Alright, I was only planning on doing one video today, but let's talk money. I know there's owner-operators out there that aren't exactly sure, or maybe you're new, or maybe you don't have any idea on the trucking industry and how you calculate your true per mile for what a load's going to pay. In order to calculate your true rate per mile, there's a loaded rate per mile, and then there is rate per mile for all miles. And that is the rate in which your deadhead is, your empty miles are figured in. And that's the way you can tell if you're truly making any money or not. And so I'll kind of show you how I keep track of that. Alright, so as you can see, this is a actual load I just ran. Alright, so load number, truck number, blah, 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 broker. Okay, so here was the miles. And that's not even right. That's supposed to be a 3, not a 5 for some reason. But anyway, so here's where I started off at home. There's where I started off, or when I got to the delivery. Alright, so 572 total miles. Alright, from home to Davenport, Iowa, to Topeka, Kansas. Now, the way I've got this broke down is, in case I did a percentage type deal, but it starts off, the gross pay for the load was $1,900. Alright, now, if you figured just loaded miles, that was $4 something a mile. Now, so you take your 1,900 divided by the amount of miles you had, including your empty miles, and that gives you your true rate per mile. Now, obviously, if you change, like your percentage, if you got like 80% of that, that would be, whatever, 380 less 1,600 and something, so it'd be 2 something. But you see what I mean there. And so I keep track of that because all your expenses have to be figured in order to make sure that you're making money. With any business, if you're not making any kind of money, well, there's no sense in really doing it, is there? I've got a spreadsheet that my wife made me on the computer, and I keep track of all that stuff. So you figure up your miles in the month's time, and you add all your fuel purchases, anything that you buy, insurance, all that stuff, and you add those up and divide them against your miles, and that'll tell you how much money it cost you to run that truck, including any wages or anything like that. And then take your revenue, and you better be making money. Like I said, if you're not much sense in doing this. So just thought I'd give you a real quick, I'm not good at explaining some of this stuff. I do a lot of it in my head, but I do write these load sheets up, kind of for my own recollections, and I can go back a year or 6 months ago and look at the rates and seeing how the rates have changed and if they've went up, if they went down, which they've went up. But so just thought I'd give you another little quick video on how I keep track of loads and rate per miles and all that good jazz. So see you on the other side.